phone pretty, let the world know. And if it's sweet like honey, that's my girl show. Biggie Beats, turn the volume up. Chuck B, turn the volume up. J-Dub, turn the volume up. DJ, turn the volume up. Honey Claus. Honey's Claus. Honey's Claus. Honey's Claus. Honey, 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 honey's Claus. Honey, 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 honey's Claus. No one else to listen to, check her elegance. Sick of all them weak shows, here's the medicine. Kept their ass to the streets, true veterans. This is March's favorite damn show. I tried telling them it's about to go up. Stairways, my girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. It's about to go up. Stairways, my girl Honey on the motherfucking airways. Turn up, East Coast, turn up, Japan, turn up, Motherland, turn up, come on, Europe, turn up, South America, turn up, Australia, turn up, whole world, turn up.
What's up? What's up? What's up? This is your girl Honey, and you are now tuned in to Honey's Closet live on the Power of Voices. You can go to thepowerofvoices.com or honeyscloset.com and click on the link and listen live. Or if you want to step inside the closet with us, then just step on inside. Go to facebook.com/Honey's Closet Crew. And you will see us and hang with us and tune in the closet. You never know what you may get. We may make you cry. We may make you laugh. We may make you run. You may come out the closet. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's bound to happen inside the closet. So grab you some gin and juice or whatever your tasty drink is, coffee, tea, and step inside and join us. What's up, Mr. Lee?
Everything's everything.
Everything's everything.
You know I'm in the house like a child on punishment. I'm on lockdown.
Yeah, time out too. You on time out.
That's right.
Of course, it's just me and you right now.
It's all good.
Biggie Beats is not here. Yeah. We're supposed to be having some guests tonight. Comedian Cosmo, and he's bringing a guest, Jason Williams, sitting in co-hosting with us and talking about some things that they have going on. So until they arrive, it's just as Tony says, just me and you, ooh, baby. I used to love that song. Do you know what movie that song is from?
I'm bad on movies.
Just me and you.
Oh, what was that? I know the song well.
Baby.
Yeah. You do a pretty good job on that, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
That sounds pretty good.
Oh, okay. Well, don't get me started. I might be up in the studio tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. Making something.
Come on with
That's from Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
Pretty amazing soundtrack,
yeah,
I must say. I must say. So, before we get started, this hurricane has tore up Texas.
Mm-hmm.
It hit Louisiana, and now I hear that it's there's a hurricane headed towards Florida.
Yeah, they've already declared it a state of emergency, and they're telling people to get ready to evacuate. And it could be crazy. This is a Category 5.
Yes.
Winds are around 180, 185 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You can't stand up on that one.
Not at all.
Not
at
and
all.
the thing about it, similar to California, they have a lot of palm trees there with coconuts on them.
Ooh.
And these coconuts turn into cannonballs when the wind is blowing like that. So those things will go through a house wall, through a roof.
Oh, my God.
Take out a car window. Because they're flying at 180 miles an hour. A coconut.
Right.
Think about that. So the people there, a lot of Floridians like to think that they can hunker down and, make it do what it do and survive it. But your roof in a lot of the houses will be flattened. Not just flooded out, but flattened. I had a friend of mine, Andre, on my show this morning, and he has a house up in northern Florida, and he lives in Fort Lauderdale. And Fort Lauderdale is in path of this storm. And he lost his roof in a storm that was only a Category 2.
Wow.
Okay? And he's got 2 boats in his backyard, a pool, and he's going to throw all of his lawn furniture in the pool. So it's in the water. The pool is going to flood. Okay, so that, I guess we'll keep the lawn furniture in the water. And he's going to put a couple 100 gallons of water in the boat, take the air out of the tires, and that, he's thinking that will anchor it down.
Right.
Because of the weight. But listen, tornadoes come as a part of these hurricanes. And a tornado will pick a building up, shred it, and take it 10 blocks away. So I told him, I said, listen, y'all own the house up there in northern Florida, and chances are it's not going to go that far inland and that far north to be very devastating. I said, so you, your brothers and sisters, I'm going to talk to you like your father would say it to you. You get your shit, you pack it up, and you go to North Florida.
Right.
And as it's hitting South Florida and begin to come up the coast, and if you feel like it's not going to be a good spot to be there, then head northwest and get out of Florida, go up into Alabama or somewhere like that, but get out of the path of that storm.
Right.
And anybody that thinks that you can weather a Category 5, forget about it. Don't even chance it. Even if you're in one of those high rises, especially right there on the ocean front, that's where it's the strongest. When it hits landfall at a Cat 5, I don't care if you're in a high rise. You can have metal shutters. That building might crack apart in that kind of wind.
It's dangerous.
I wouldn't chance it.
I'm hoping that by the time that it hits, that it is not so hard.
Watered down.
That it watered down some.
Hopefully. But the projections right now don't look good.
Don't look good. Well, we are praying for everybody over there in Florida and the surrounding cities, and they're doing all these. Kevin Hart came out with his pledge, and he was telling all his celebrity friends to pledge $25,000 or whatever, and a lot of stars were saying, "I will give, but I won't give to the Red Cross."
Well, yeah, and that's kind of problematic because the Red Cross, the operation that they have and the administrative fees are so high. They're saying that only 16% to 18% actually go to the cause, whatever they're trying to help. And that's not good. So I would rather make a donation to an organization that would give 90%. For example, if you and I set up a nonprofit organization to collect non-perishable items, take cash and buy water and, supplies that people need in a situation like this, and our only administrative fees is transporting those goods to where it's needed, you probably can do that in a 10, 15, maybe 20% overhead. Don't pay yourself. Don't pay your administrative fees and all of that. Use that money to really help people.
Right.
I think that's what people ought to ask. Well, what percentage of this money is going to go to the people in need?
Right.
And if it just seems kind of out of balance, if they say, well, 50%, well, you got to do better than that.
Right. Well, I think that a lot of the people should just take the money that they're going to donate. And a lot of these stars can send it I don't know who you can give it to. I don't know how to fix that because you can't just go and
I think that if you got a large sum of money, let's just say $1 million, you go to a Walmart or Costco or any major outlet and say, look, we want to spend $1 million with your organization, but we want you to cut your prices by 50%. Okay? They're still going to make a profit on that in the name of helping people.
Right.
Or if you can't cut it by 50%, if we buy these goods, would you transport it in your trucks at your cost to the people that need it? And we'll have people on the other side to receive it and distribute it from there.
Do you think, though, like, say, I see that J.J. Wyatt, they've raised so far $20 million.
Yeah, and he was only trying to raise $250,000.
So can they just cut, like, let's say there's 50 families that need help. So you just cut a check to those 50 families?
Sure you could.
I mean, it has to be a way that that money can go directly to the people who need it and cut out the middleman.
Yes, you could. He could do that. Because he's managing that fund, so he can make a decision. You know, how he qualifies the people is probably a tough job. But, you know, I would say if you're going to give some cash to some families because some of the things that they need, maybe it helped to repair, maybe they didn't have any kind of insurance on their home, and it's going to cost $15,000 or $20,000 or $30,000 to put that house in a condition that you can actually live in, then okay, write a check to them with some kind of verification, or write it to the contractor, okay, with a legitimate, fair bid. Boom, it's done. And you know it's done.
It's done,
Yeah. You know, my daughter and her family went up to Dallas to get away from the storm there in Houston. And when they came back, their house, I don't know if did I talk about this last week?
A little bit.
They only had about 5 or 6 inches of water that had been in the house. Yeah.
Which was
so all
good.
All the carpeting has to be ripped out, the hardwood floors, the baseboard. So we don't know what's behind the baseboard. Was any mold yet and any of that. So whatever that damage is, to replace that and clean it up. And her grandmother, great-grandmother, had a dining room table and a china hutch that was damaged. So they got to find somebody that can repair that type of wood and what have you. So it's an antique. So, yeah, and one of the legs on it was damaged and all of that on the table.
Yeah.
So those kind of things, some things are just priceless and not replaceable.
Right.
What do you do?
What do you do?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to send our prayers out. I personally say a prayer for everybody out there. And we pray that when this new hurricane hits in Florida, that is not as bad as it is projected to be.
Yeah.
Hey, Rosalina Brown. What's up, Trumpet? Childhood. I don't want to say childhood friend, but it is. I'm a few years older than her, but you know, I used to babysit her. Now I see her grown with kids and stuff.
That's a childhood friend. Yeah.
Lord have mercy, I'm old. But thanks for tuning in, girlfriend. Let's shout out the people who come together to make this happen each week. Of course, the Power of Voices, the incredible Mr. Lee Michaels, the voice behind.
Who?
Huh?
Who'd you say?
The incredible Mr.
Oh, yeah,
Lee.
I just wanted to hear that incredible again.
Incredible. You made me think. Did I say his name wrong? My heart stopped for a minute.
No, I'm just messing
The
with
incredible Mr. Lee Michaels, who is the voice behind. No, he's never wants to be seen. I don't know why, but he's the mystery voice.
Yeah, at night I'm in the witness protection program. I can't be seen or identified.
Yeah, because
Lee
just in
Michaels
case something happens, we can blame you, and they don't know who you are.
That's right. The Lee Michaels is actually an alias. So
okay, it's an alias.
You could never find me.
No, never. Josefa, who's never here when we're here, but if it wasn't for her, we would not be here. And then, of course, the Joker, who, no matter what is going on, he calls me every Tuesday at 1:00, and we go over this show, and he puts on that executive producer hat, and he doesn't take any bull from me. And so I am learning to not argue, because sometimes I feel like you're not listening, but I know that he only wants the best for Honey's Closet. So and without him, it, just helping me and being there. So shout out to the Joker.
Yeah, Joker. Let me just say this: you better knock somebody out, okay? I'm putting my money on you, boy.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure that he's not
knock them out.
I have no doubt that he's not gonna knock them out. Just it's going to be some bloodshed.
I don't want to see no TKO. I want to see him land
down there.
Yeah, knock out.
Okay.
Knock him out.
Yeah. Maybe I'll make him real mad.
Piss him off. He go in the ring, just tear the whole ring up, beat the referee and everybody.
No, we don't want him to go to jail now. I don't want him to go to jail, but,
go in there and just tear it up.
Right? Yeah. But very appreciative to him and to the whole Honey's Closet crew. Man, any Uber stories?
Uber stories. Yeah, I got one from yesterday.
Okay.
Picked this guy up off the side of the street. I mean, well, he called me, so he had been to a bar. So he was a little fired up, lit, and ready to go. So he got in the car and he started telling me about this other Uber ride that he had. The guy had a gumball machine hanging off the back seat. I said, how did he do that? He said, yeah, it had disco lights wrapped around it and all that. And he said, and it wasn't free gumball. You had to put a quarter in there to get a gumball. He said, well, I got to go for this. So he did it, and he was ranting and raving. I said, well, I got a gumball machine. I think I'll throw one in the car. You ain't got no damn gumball machine. You don't believe it. You just making that up. Because I said, no, I do. I have a gumball machine that one of my kids had, and I might give that some consideration. I said, but I think I like a slot machine better than a gumball. That'll be a little more entertaining to most people. He goes, nah, man, well, you got to come with something better than that. So we got you just going back and forth over this gumball machine. So we're getting close to his destination. I said, so what are you going to, another bar or are you going home? He goes, no, I'm going sword fighting. I said, sword fighting?
Good Lord.
I said, sword fighting? He said, yeah, I'm learning how to do sword fighting. So we get to the location and it's like a bunch of 18-wheelers out there and like a warehouse area. I said, you sure this is the right spot? He goes, well, I've never been here, but I think so.
Oh, my.
And he said, I said, well, be careful. I don't want to, have to pick you up with one eye. You got your eye poked
right?
out. He said, hey, man, you're kind of crazy like me. He said, how old are you? I said, I'm 67. Oh, you old motherfucker. I said, well, yeah, I guess you could say that. So he gets out of the car and he's walking around looking at his phone. I guess he's trying to figure out if he's in the right. I said, hey, man, I turned around and I'm coming back past me. I said, you okay? You in the right spot? Oh, yeah, I'm all right. Go on with your old ass. I'm good. So I'm going, okay, I guess this is my best friend now. He's just like got real loose.
Just real.
Yeah. So
okay.
I get characters like that,
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Hopefully he,
I hope it's the right spot.
I hope so. He wasn't out there fighting some triceratops or something.
But he didn't have a sword with him, so
well, he better hope
he better knuckle up like
do
Joker.
Something.
Yeah,
like Joker. Yeah. Take care of yourself.
Yeah. So that was probably the kind of craziest thing that I've had, in the last 5 or 6 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so not
good.
too bad.
Not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Unite to Live with Autism, my foundation I'm working on.
Absolutely.
Unite, the number 2, Live with Foundation. Okay. Take two. Unite, the number 2, livewithautism.com. So my website, please check it out. This foundation is geared in helping families, especially younger families that's dealing with children or anyone with autism.
And you've been living with your child
29 years.
29 years.
Yes.
So
29.
I would say that you have had many experiences.
Many.
You know what to look out for, what to do, what not to do.
Mm-hmm.
So based on your life experiences with your own child of 29 years, I would say that you ought to be a good person to go to get some advice.
I would think so.
Yeah.
I and it's still going. I'm still living with, learning as we go along. My son's a spoiled little, I call him King Joffy.
No.
Oh, yes.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't spoil him or anything.
No, he's spoiled. He gets up if I'm not up by 8 o'clock, he is in the room, and it's not mama. He calls me by my first name. Get up and make my coffee now.
That you was, but
so I'll be like, what?
Your dad.
So after I make his coffee now, I'm like, really, Darius? But he's amazing though. But he's addicted to coffee, and his doctor said it's okay. So his doctor is the chief over the autism clinic at Kaiser Fontana, and he's on board to help us as well. So he is a pediatrician, but he still sees Darius.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Some pediatricians after a certain age they kind of let you go.
Yeah.
But he's again he's an expert in your child's life because he's been there from day one.
Yeah. So, please feel free to hit us up. I'm actually working on the website, just kind of redoing some things, but it's still up. You can hit us up. Our email is Unite to Live with Autism at yahoo.com.
Okay.
And then we have another one, info at Unite to Live with Autism. That one right now, we're tweaking it. But you can definitely get us on the first, and everything is on our on the website.
Great.
So, and I'm gonna come on your show probably
Please.
next week.
That's fine. Just
Next
all
week.
you got to do is show up or call in and say, I'm ready to talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna come on.
And we'll stop whatever we're doing, all that foolishness.
No, don't stop. Just
Yep.
kind of fit me in.
No, well, you in. Ain't no problem.
I want to shout out again the Mayweather team for calling me this weekend,
Excellent.
giving me a call, checking in on when the Joker's gonna be his ETA.
All right, Joker, you better get to stepping.
So I was pretty kind of psyched that they called.
That's serious interest.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And so I'm like, okay. I said we are working on it. We will definitely be there, getting everything going. So yeah.
How soon do you think?
I'm not sure. He has some things that he's doing where he's at right now that he's dedicated to, where he has to, some obligation he has to, deal with. But hopefully the end of the month,
Okay.
get him out there and show them what he has and make him a part of the money team.
There you go.
Yeah,
Well, good luck with that.
I know. We're praying and we're keeping him
I
prayed
see you
up.
got that shirt on there.
Yeah, so
The Joker.
the boxing glove,
Uh-huh.
management entertainment.
What does it say on the... Okay, management
Entertainment.
All
Yeah.
right.
So, yeah,
Right
I'm
on.
representing. Somebody hit me up the other day and said, you always, trying to get a reaction out of me about, well, he's not 18 or 19. No, he's not, but he's ready to kick your ass.
I would stop talking at that point.
And so at the end of the conversation, and this was a cousin of mine. It's just really trying to just get under my skin.
Sure.
And he said, he goes, I admire the fact that you support him cold-heartedly. He's like, a lot of women don't do that. He goes, because you're constantly supporting him and getting him out there. And I said, if I'm supposed to be in his life and I don't, then what good am I?
Right. You're just a Klingon.
Right. I'm not, this is his dream. This is something he wants to do, and I want it for him.
Yeah, you believe in him. So
I believe in him.
When you get to that point in a relationship, you will go that extra mile to assist someone in realizing their dreams.
Right.
And that's a two-way street.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it is. And to me, if he boxes and never boxes again, he's still my champ. But I know how bad he wants this, and I want this for him. So whatever I have to do to help him reach his dreams, I'm like, it's not, sometimes people feel like, oh, I got to do this. To me, I feel privileged to be able to help him reach his dreams. So,
That's
or just
great.
just be a cheerleader, whatever he needs me to be. So,
Sure.
I have his back 110%. So, with the Mayweather team, I don't want to go over and beat Floyd up though. I will. I will.
Said, don't make me do it.
Don't
but
make
I'll
me do it. Pull out my patent leather pocketbook and be ready, frete.
So that's great. And listen, when you get a team or a company or an organization interested in you and they're calling you, don't take that lightly.
Yeah.
Who knows what might come out of it? Maybe something great, maybe not. But you got to follow that opportunity. They've expressed interest. We want to see what your boys are made of. So get him there. Don't make me have to go over there and Uber him back now.
We might have to call you. Uber us up here.
And let's go.
I mean, no, I'm definitely, my cousin G is already in Vegas. So, worst case scenario, he knows everything to do. So
Right.
The only thing is missing is the Joker. All he has to do is show up. Everything else is already planned out for him.
Yeah.
I've already made sure I've talked to them about waiving the gym membership fee.
Yeah. That's pocket change.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like we give him 2 days. Whatever.
Show me what you got. Yeah.
So I've been talking up a good one.
Yeah.
I've been doing, I will say I'm a little proud of myself.
I am too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, all he has to do is show up and do his thing. And I know that he can deliver. So I have no worries.
There you go.
No worries.
All right, Joker. It's on you, bro.
Yeah.
Go out there and do you.
Yeah.
Give it your best shot.
I try to,
Listen here, if you don't go out there and do good, you got to deal with me. Because if you can't knock out those guys, I'm going to get you.
Right.
Now.
I'm
talking crazy.
No. I'm going to knock him out.
Yeah, that's right. You got to get by you first.
I'm going to knock him out. No, but I have no doubts that he's not going to do it.
Yeah.
He's an amazing talent. I know he can do it. And, he has that charisma. He's funny. So he's going to go in there. He's going to win them over. Everybody's going to be, as soon as he walks in and starts talking with his mouth, his big old mouth, they're going to be like, they're going to fall in love with him.
Yeah, come on in here. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously in the boxing game, you got to be able to perform. You can talk the talk, but when you got to walk the walk. And, based on what you've shared with us, it sounds like, he can do the lip service and get people all pumped up and excited and believe in him, and then get in that ring and do you.
Yeah.
Do your thing, Joker.
Yeah, he can do it. So I have no worries on that part. No worries at all.
Cool.
I think he's going to be amazing.
Excellent.
So let's get into our first random question. It didn't say dear honey or nothing. It just said, I am tired of my spouse having time for everybody but me. I feel like I am not a priority anymore. Signed, alone and lonely. So, this is my take on this.
Okay.
People get into relationships and they feel like once we're in this relationship, I don't have to do anything else. I have her or him. I have no idea if this is a man coming from a man or a woman.
Okay.
It didn't specify. I don't think that people understand that what you did to get him or her, you have to continue to do to keep them. Now, if it's love involved and you're in love, of course, you love someone. So there's nothing you wouldn't do for them. But you can't put them on the back burner. Because everybody has needs.
True.
Whether it's physical, emotional, for women, we tend to think that we want to hear that. Can you get this, Mr. Lee, please? We tend, just say hello. We tend to want to just say hello. It's already on. We tend to want to. It's the phone, right?
No.
It's they're calling. It's Cosmo Comedian on my phone. So if you put the phone to your ear and we have an interruption.
Hello.
Our guest is supposed to be, they hung up.
I don't think they're there.
Okay. They'll call back.
Okay.
Women, we tend to want to hear that we still look good to you. Occasionally that you love us or that you miss us or that, whatever it may be. You want to feel wanted by your mate. The same thing as for men. Men want to feel like they're wanted or needed by their mate.
Absolutely.
I try to make sure in my relationship, I tell my mate all the time, you are the most handsomest man to me. And it's true. That's just not shooting water up his ass. To me, he is the most handsome man in the world. He is the only man that I want to look at, to touch me, to feel, to be with. And I make sure I tell him that. So it's very important that what you dish out is reciprocated.
Absolutely.
At some point, you have to be able to, you can't just say, oh, I'm going to go out with the boys or the girls. I'm going to go clubbing. I'm going to do this. I'm going to hang out. I'm going to do whatever. And then you leave your mate just standing there doing nothing. Because, my mother used to always tell me when I was younger, I always my whole life been a relationship girl. I've never been a girl who just had multiple boyfriends. And my mom used to always tell me, don't take no bullshit from nobody. Because what one won't do, the next will. There's a gang of them standing in line to do the things that he or she won't do. So don't sell yourself short. So for this person, alone and lonely, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, the first thing I would do is sit down and talk to your mate.
Yeah, you got to have that real unfiltered conversation, and just be honest and open. And if your significant other can't understand or deal with that, then you know what? Ain't nothing in that relationship anyway. It's time to bust a move. Right.
Once you talk to them and you tell them what you need or what you feel like you're missing. And the thing about it, don't be too needy. Don't be too needy, but just be
honest.
Be honest. For women, we're a little bit more, for me, I don't need somebody to constantly tell me. I'd rather you show me than tell me. Show me, that you love me or you care about me and you want me in your life or whatever. Show me, respect me, loyalty. Those are things that you can show me. Every once in a while, you want to hear, oh, you look good today, babe, or whatever. It feels good. It feels good. I don't want to hear. I get 100 men all the day yelling out, whistling, whatever. Hey, whatever. It means nothing to me. When I post on Facebook and people say stuff, it means nothing to me.
Right.
If it's not Joker. That's the only person who means what they say means something to me.
Right.
That makes me blush. I told him before, when I see I have his picture in the caller ID when he calls me. When that picture pops up, I still get goosebumps. I still get butterflies. You know what I'm saying? So if you're feeling all these things for your mate and they're not feeling them back for you, and after you've conversated with them, talk to them a couple of times, tell them. If it's not reciprocated, it may be the hardest thing to do. But you gotta keep going, because you're gonna be blocking the doors for somebody else who really wants you and want to be with you.
That's right.
I just want to hear a man's perspective.
I agree with you. It is often said that females are generally more emotionally in love with their mate than guys. Guys are more physical. But I can tell you this: we feel the emotions. We want to feel love. It's got to be a two-way street. Yeah, guys, like the curves and all of that, and the pretty hair and all of that. All of that is a physical attraction. But beyond that, because I know some what I would consider fine, good-looking women, but their character sucks. And you say, yeah, okay, she's pretty, but jacked up as an individual.
Right.
So that's not, the physical thing is not that's not the glue that's going to keep you there. So it's both physical and mental or emotional. And if you're not getting that emotional reciprocation, if it's not coming back, whether you're a male or female, it's problematic.
Right.
And when you have displayed and show to the best of your ability that you are committed to that individual, regardless of your past, regardless of what somebody might say on your social media page or whatever, that means nothing. And it really, in my opinion, shouldn't penetrate your relationship, because if I'm with you, I'm with you. And if you're showing the same emotional reaction, then you're together. And much of what we see on the internet, now I'm going to use the internet as an example, because I've talked to a number of people that have mates that are insecure about certain things that are posted on their Facebook page and all of that, and even in my own personal life. It's a Facebook page, and just like radio and television and movies and songs, we create things that is not real. It's just, or what are you doing all hooked up with that woman? we were taking a picture.
Right.
You know, it was a bunch of pictures taken, and that's what people do, especially in the entertainment business.
Right.
Doesn't mean I'm, in love with that person or anything like that. It's a picture. It's a photo op. Period. End. No more, no less. Bust and move. Next.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, so that, to me, when people have those, I'll call it insecurities, and I'm speaking from a personal experience. When your mate has an insecurity over things like that, they've got an issue. It's not your issue. They've got an issue, and they need to work on that issue. And if they're not willing to do that, then chances are that relationship is not going to work. And you have to have honesty with yourself.
Right.
And say, okay, really, I'm overreacting on this, and I'm gonna have this serious conversation with my mate, and let her know that really, you don't have to worry about that. Well, you shouldn't be taking pictures with women like that. Why not?
Right. Here's the thing though. It's very important to get to know your mate, who you're with, that you're calling your mate.
Exactly.
So you know their character.
Right.
Is this just a picture, or is he and she, or whatever the situation may be? Is this something? Do I have to worry about this person?
Right.
But at the same time, always make sure that your mate is secure. And we have to do that with men and women. Everybody wants to feel secure in a relationship if you're in a relationship.
And if I'm with you every moment of my day when I'm not at work, we're sleeping next to each other, we're eating dinner, breakfast, lunch, whatever with each other, we do everything together with each other, why are you insecure? You know what I mean? Even if you're not in the presence of each other all the time. But I talk to you on the phone 3-4 times a day. And what's the problem? Okay, I've had girlfriends that are long-distance relationships. Those are tough. Those are real tough. But, if you're really in a serious relationship, you can make it work. You might not see each other every weekend or anything like that, but you're in communication. You're being honest. You're being open. You're being loving and all that. You might even have a little phone sex, but I mean, but whatever,
Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, I think, for me, I'm in a long distance relationship, so I think that it's
Okay.
And it's not a problem for me. I don't have a problem doing long distance relationships because I will say this, I'm the kind of person that if I'm constantly having issues in my life, and we've moved on, so to you, your husband's not making you a part, I don't know who it is, a woman or a man, if you have that conversation with he or she and they're still not making you a priority, and everybody else is a priority in their lives except you, it's really time, as hard as it is to move on.
I'm gonna guess that that's a female.
Probably so. It's time to move on
because
everybody needs to feel like they're a priority. Yeah. Even if your mate is going out,
period.
Baby, I'll be back. But then maybe tomorrow, me and you got to make time for your mate.
Exactly.
But what I was going to say is, I take a look at me because I'm not perfect, but I'm loyal. Before I got in a relationship, I was single for 5 years plus. And I vowed to myself I was not going to get in any relationship where that person did not want the same thing that I wanted. Right? So when I got in a relationship, I went cold-heartedly in.
Right.
I am probably too loyal. I am the most loyal person, not just to my relationship, but to family and friends. And if I'm with you, I'm with you. I got your back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're all in.
I'm all in. There's nothing, nobody, no one can step up and say, hey, I can do this for you. No, you can't. No, you can't. I look at the little things. But I'm quick to say, and I'm just saying as an example. And I have to say this because I post on Facebook, and that's another question. I post a lot of these topics that I get from the emails and stuff on Facebook, and people automatically assume that I'm talking about me. Or my relationship. Yeah. And they'll say, just stay in, do this. And I'm not, I will never put my business out there.
Right.
I never want anyone to think I don't care if we had the worst argument in this world of arguing. No one's gonna know about that argument.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No one's gonna know about that except me and you. Everyone's gonna always think that we are
Right.
100%. Look what the wind just blew in.
Ha ha. Yep. Hold on.
That's okay.
Okay.
You was having car difficulties or something?
Yeah, so Friday going into Saturday, my car started overheating, and I thought it was my reservoir or my radiator hose. Took it into a shop. Shop had ran the diagnostic test, whatever. They told me radiator's fine, hose is fine, reservoir's fine. It was my oh, they can hear me now. They had told me it was my fan. My fan had gave out, and they told me it was gonna be like 536.
Oh, wow.
For the whole thing.
Better get you a fan to start.
Well, it wasn't my AC fan, it's my radiator fan. So if my car got too hot, that means my engine could blow a head gasket. And I know that's a pretty penny to pay.
Yeah.
So I wasn't trying to even get into that. So yeah, I ended up buying a fan from O'Reilly's. Oh, by the way, this is a free shout out to O'Reilly's. You can get a free engine check light there, so then do the diagnostic test. So you don't have to go to a shop and pay someone $110 for that. I learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
So went and paid some money for the fan. Had my coworker help me install it today, so I spent the last 2 hours doing that and cutting up my hands.
Okay.
I got my hands dirty for once.
Well, we're glad
But
you're
you
here.
know what? You learned something from that, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And we're glad that you moseyed on in anyways. Looking like you just was like the little Long Beach mechanic. Shoot, I think I need an oil change. Can you go out there and do that real quick? No.
Yeah, I'm about to charge you, though.
No, see, no.
You get the family rate.
Yeah. I want the family rate free.
I still got to drag your oil somewhere.
No, you just put it in the bushes or something.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Environment.
Oh, that okay.
She's joking, Ipa.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm joking. Anyways, we were talking about our random question, which was somebody, we think it's a woman, hit us up and said they're tired of their spouse having time for everybody else but them. They feel like they're not a priority anymore. So we moved on from that to just relationships and how to make relationships work. And so one of the main things that I was just getting ready to say is we always are quick to point the finger at the other person. It's your fault. It's your fault. Here's the thing, and I think you can vouch for this. I'm glad you came in on this. I'm the kind of person that once I'm constantly feeling myself into some kind of altercation or argument, I will step back and check myself.
Right.
So I'm going to sit back and say, what am I doing wrong to cause these problems in my relationship?
Right.
Relationships, again, let me emphasize, I'm not speaking of my personal relationships. When I put stuff on Facebook or I say stuff, it's not a direct hit against my relationship. But in general, if I'm having a problem with any type of relationship, whether it's personal, family, whatever, and it's constant, like 2 or 3 years ago, I found myself getting in constant arguments with people, family, whatever. As you know, I had a couple in the closet outburst. I took a step back. What is making me have these problems with people? I'm quick to do that for myself. Because I'm not perfect. I'm a good person. I can say that. I'm a caring person. And I'm always going to be, again, I use the word loyal. That is my big word. But I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. So let me step back and see, what am I doing to cause problems in this situation?
Right.
And I will check myself. Like, okay, this is what I'm doing. But I am quick to admit, this is my fault. Or, I'm doing this and maybe I'm wrong. I had a problem with the sending messages in the exclamation marks.
Oh yeah, you used to love them exclamation
I got
marks.
into how many arguments over things like that I'm like, but I didn't mean it.
She used to say hella exclamation points.
Yeah, but it was causing, with Biggie Beats, with my cousin Q, like I was in constant family members, and I'm like, why am I in all these constant altercations? So I took a step back. So I tried to fix what I was doing wrong. But here's the thing, it's always two. It takes two to tango. So you do have people that need to take a step back themselves and realize, okay, I'm doing, she's right. Okay, she admitted her fault or he admitted his fault. Well, what's my fault? What am I doing to cause this?
And that's the only thing you have control over is you.
Is me.
If you have an issue with me and you examine what you've said and done and you've corrected those things that you have control over, but I'm still acting the same, you know what? There's nothing you can do at that point. You got to let me go and say, okay, let me X Lee out because he's still boo-boo the fool. Until Lee comes to the realization that he's adding to the problem, nothing's going to change except you have done all you can do.
Right.
And then you got to be at peace with yourself at that point.
Right.
Because you can't change me unless I want to be changed.
Well, once I take a step back, and I did this last week, actually Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I took a step back in everything that was going on in my life, and I said, okay, this is, maybe I'm doing this wrong. I think too much. I constantly think too much. And I kind of fixate on stuff, and I want to fix it, and maybe it's not broken. Maybe I need to relax. I'm like, okay, now I'm at peace. I've admitted my faults. I've admitted to the people that I've maybe hurt. I'm at peace. I'm still trying to do the right thing and do right by others. If they don't do right by me, I'm at peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Nothing you
saying?
can do about it.
Doesn't mean I'm not going to hurt or I'm not going to have issues with families and, whatever.
But you got to learn to turn the faucet off so it
Right.
can stop the drain,
Right.
the dripping,
Right.
because that's draining you emotionally. And until you stop that, no matter what I do, you have no control over that.
Right.
You can only fix you. You can't fix me unless I
Right.
want to be fixed.
And the
That's
thing
it.
about it, admit that you need to be fixed.
Right. That's
And
just
A lot of
Maybe.
people don't. A lot of people don't want to do that because they think they're.
Yeah.
Sometimes they think they're the best thing possible at all times.
Right.
Wow.
The egos get in the way.
Yeah. And this is for men and women.
Mm-hmm.
This is for men and women. This is just, I'm just kind of sharing what I did for myself. Maybe somebody else out there can say, okay, you know what? Like this person who said that their spouse is not making them a priority. Are you fixing you? Are you willing to fix you? Does your spouse know that you're willing to fix you? Have you talked to them about this? So that's what you have to do. And at that point, then, if it's not being fixed or it's not being reciprocated,
Yeah, if nothing
then you have to
changes.
do what you have to do.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, it could be a sad situation, but you have to do it.
And you might have to say that to that person, well, let's just agree to disagree. I've given you my honest feelings and emotions. I'm sorry if you took what I said to you or what I did in the wrong way. I'm coming to you with an olive branch saying, I'm sorry. Let's move on.
Right.
Now, a good Christian person, a good person with a good heart will receive your olive branch and say, okay, I appreciate the fact that you've come to me. And you know what? I was kind of over the top as well.
Right.
And I'd like to offer my apologies. And let's hug and shake hands or whatever and get back to where we used to be.
Right. And that's important.
That's
And
all you
it's
can hope
important.
for.
It's all you can hope for. And don't let pride step in the way.
Yeah.
Or your
Ego.
egos, or I'm too macho, and I see a lot of women out there that I'm too macho, I don't got to do nothing. Yeah, you do. And here's the thing: if you love that person and you genuinely care for that person,
Yeah, you'll do
then
that.
you will do it because that person means the world to you.
Right.
If you don't, then it's fake, and you need to be moving on, boo boo the fool anyways.
Right.
I ain't got time for no fake ass. I love you, but you really don't. I ain't got time for that.
But let's dig into that a little bit deeper. Let's say we have one of those conversations, and you agree on both sides, and you hug and you shake hands or whatever, and you try to get back to normal. And down the road, the same bovine, the same stupid stuff happens again. You go back and you say, you know what, we went down this road before, and here we are again. What are we going to do? And it's okay, yeah, you're right. And then you say, I'm sorry again. But when that continues to happen over and over again, how do you manage that?
I think at some point you have to look and see who's actually causing it. And if you, because we feed into things,
Mm-hmm.
you know, they do something, I'm gonna do something. Everybody was out to get somebody. I'm gonna get you for you get me type of thing. And that's where this immaturity.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know the age to some of these people, but I'm 49 years old. I'm all for fun and games, but when it comes down to being serious in people's hearts, I don't ever want to hurt anybody or make somebody feel like I've done them wrong. That's very important to me. So as you get older, you should know what you want. And here's the thing: there's no such thing as a perfect person.
Right.
Everybody has a flaw. What you need to ask yourself about a mate, because you should get to know your mate. You should get to know them.
Mm-hmm.
How is their heart? Is their heart genuine?
Yeah.
Do they genuinely have my back? Do they genuinely love me? Will they sacrifice to make sure that they're there for me and that they're going to help me reach, do what I'm going to do, help you, in your team, so to speak.
Right.
Are they loyal? Will they sit there and share a taco with me if we ain't got nothing else?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If they ain't got but 2 dimes, they give me 1 dime. We're going to shine together. That's what you have to ask yourself. If you're 20-something, no offense to the young millennials, but I'm talking about people who are really looking to be in relationships and all that. This is what you have to ask yourselves.
Yep. You said, baby, all I got is $1.50, and I'm willing to go down to Taco Bell and get 2 tacos for $1.
Right.
And you gonna eat one, and I'm
one
gonna
chicken,
eat
one beef. We gonna cut them in half, and we gonna eat them.
Right.
Right. Is this person really
They're down
for you?
Yeah.
Whether you got money or you broke.
Right.
Will this person still be in my corner?
Right.
If I get hit by a bus tomorrow and I can't wipe my ass, will this person wipe my ass for me?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you should want in your life.
Yeah.
If you're talking about settling down and being with somebody. And you need to ask yourself. So if you ask yourself, he and she will do this for me, then fuck the bullshit, the little things that piss you off.
Right.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
Get over that crap.
That's true.
Get over that.
Yeah, because everybody ain't gonna step up when the
right
crap hits the fan.
Right. As long as you eating good and sipping good, they gonna be in your corner. As soon as you need to get your ass wiped or you need to share a taco, how many gonna stay in your corner?
Right.
And that's what you have to figure out. Okay, he or she may do this, They forts may stink like shit, but you know what? I'm gonna deal with them forts because this motherfucker got my back. You know what I'm saying? I know that if something come out with that fort, he or she gonna wipe it up for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They gonna wipe it up for me.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be like, "Oh no, honey, I can't. You stink. I gotta go."
Mm-hmm.
They gonna wipe it up for you, and that's what you have to look for.
Right.
And if you're not ready for that, then another thing, don't play with people's hearts.
Right.
If you're not feeling a person, if you don't want to be with a person, if whether you never was feeling them or you just stopped feeling them, be honest. Mm-hmm. Don't ever hurt somebody, because here's the thing: karma's a bitch. So your next love may do you the same way.
That's right.
So be careful to harbor over the small little things. Look at the stuff that okay, he just really didn't do really much. I'm mad at him for, and here's another thing that pissed me off. Stop getting mad at your mate and not talking to him or not wanting to have sex with him. I don't give a damn how mad I am or how mad you are at me. You bring your ass to bed and take that anger out on me in the bed. Here's the thing I do not believe in.
Don't go to sleep angry.
Don't go to sleep angry. Mm-hmm. Let's just agree. Don't say I ain't gonna talk to you for days, or I'm not gonna touch you, or I don't want to see. Don't do that, because tomorrow's not promised. And the worst feeling, and I experienced it not personally, but as a child, 2 brothers had this major argument, and that night one of the brothers got killed, and that killed him. That other brother eventually died. Just he never got to make up with his brother.
Yeah.
And he told me, I never made up with my brother. I cannot function. And the one thing that I could only imagine to hurt is to someone you love, supposedly love, and you argue with them and you never had the chance to say, I'm sorry. And then just imagine if it was something stupid, some bullshit.
Yeah. And usually it is.
If they ain't cheated on you, they ain't robbed you, they haven't stabbed you in the back in a way that you can't, people got stabbed, people get stabbed in the back a lot. All this other bullshit, let it go. It ain't worth it. It's not worth it. Mm-hmm. So to all you people sending me emails, and because I literally sometimes sit in my bed watching Big Bang Theory, reading these emails like, are you serious? Like, I really just want to reach into the computer and just grab somebody and say, just shake the shit out of them. Like, are you serious?
Well, you know what? Those are the situations that people are going through.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it seems, you read them and go, really? You're really doing this, or you're really saying this? But you got to understand, and I've had this conversation with a number of people, everybody doesn't process stuff the same way. What seems so trivial and insignificant or stupid to you is a serious issue to somebody else.
Right.
So you almost have to turn your hat on backwards and say, okay, let me try to consume this question, comment, or whatever, not from my perspective, but let me try to understand them.
Yeah.
And then start asking a few questions.
That really is the ultimate goal you have to get to, because if you're not willing to try to understand what the other side is thinking and argue the other argument that instead of what you're feeling, then you're not ever really going to get the full spectrum. That's what I like to do when I argue. Like, if I don't know something, I'll argue the thing that I don't really know about. I'll give as much as I can to get more information.
I'd like an argument or debate, but I want to have that debate or argument with a person that can stay on the problem at hand,
Right?
As opposed to saying shift off to something else that ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about, because they're losing the argument, or they don't have anything else to.
But
argue.
your mama got big boogers in the nose, though. That's why. Yeah,
Right.
I don't care. Your mama got big boogers in your nose. Your daddy a fraud. This is take it somewhere else.
That's right.
Your sister a hoe. Your brother a transvestite.
Exactly.
Those
Crazy.
fighting words.
Right. So I hate that kind of argument.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What are you talking about? We was just arguing about who ate the last donut.
Right.
And you ate the last donut. Now my mama a hoe and my sister a hoe.
Right,
and Mama got boogers in the nose and my dad.
Right.
Where'd that come from?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And you didn't bring on your whole paycheck.
Yeah.
But did you miss any meals?
Right.
Was the rent paid?
Right.
You're still driving around in that same car, right?
Right. And got gas in it.
Right. So you're going to scrutinize me because it's $25.
But my sister a hoe.
shot. Yeah, right.
But your sister was on Figueroa, though. How about
Right,
that? No.
right.
Then the whole argument turns left.
Exactly.
Wait, my sister was on Figueroa. Yeah, with your sister, bitch. Well, that's okay. They hoeing together.
You
And
better
your
tell
daddy was
sister-
out there, too, in a dress.
Right. You better tell your sister to go to another corner.
Right.
Because that's my sister's corner.
Yeah. My sister got Figueroa in Manchester. Tell that bitch to go to Figueroa in Florence. Yeah.
Yeah, you crazy.
And tell your daddy to get off of Figueroa and go on Baseline up in the IE. No, but yeah. It's true. That's, Baseline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there'd be some.
It'd be Baseline be having it got a
Yep.
stroke hole.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a stroke hole on Baseline.
And you still got that old phone book. Yeah, I bet you still calling your old girlfriends. Really? And how long we been together now? 20 how many damn years? And you worried about my old girlfriend?
But then, you got people who just,
Please.
that do. They got people who be doing that, be
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
creep.
Yo.
And that's why I think it's so important to just keep it fucking 100. If
People
you
don't know how to
not
do that.
if you don't want to be in a committed relationship and you want to talk to other people and whatever, then say that and let that person you with go. Because you're blocking them for the one person who really does want to be in a committed relationship with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What I cannot stand, and I'm being so serious, is people who say, well, I wasn't happy, so they cheated. If you ain't happy, let them go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna argue a really useless point right now.
Okay.
So Nate was dating this girl that we kind of have been
Who
around.
the hell's Nate? Why are you calling
Nate.
names?
I know, put Nate all out there.
Man.
Nate Carter, N8 Carter, the rapper.
Oh.
Wow. Oh,
N8
okay.
Carter, the
Put
rapper.
Nate
Guess he's
all
already
over his
public.
ass. Okay.
It's already
Okay.
done.
Okay. So he's okay.
So he was dating this girl, right? And from what I understood, he was looking to be in, I guess, a a faithful relationship with this person.
Mm-hmm.
But she like y'all said, she kept bringing up like old stuff, like his old past relationships or whatever. So it got to a point where they kind of had split apart. And I kind of always said this to Nate, like to your avail. It's like yeah, like if you're not in a committed relationship, like why are you still like kind of like playing the field, so to speak? But in that same breath, I was thinking, because a lot of men think this way. Why can't there be other aspects that might be in place still if it's
because
not
if you're not in a committed
married relationship,
then you keep that dating though. You cannot. Here's the thing though. What are you looking for in this relationship? Why are you in this relationship? Some people just want to be in a relationship for the now, right? So it just depends on what you're looking for.
I mean, technically, that's all we got though,
right? But no, because you can say, well, my goal is to meet someone and to be in a relationship with them and possibly marry them. So your goal should be that should be your goals to work. That's not going to happen overnight.
right?
You got to get to know each other. You got to, whatever. So if your goals is to do this, then that's what you work for. You don't need anybody else in your life.
Right.
If your goal is, well, I'm going to get with he or she, and I'm going to get I'm going to get my dick sucked, and I'm going to get my cooch ate, and and then when I get tired of this one, I'll move on to the next, and that's what you do. But don't say we're committed. Say, I'm with you, not sure if I'm ready to settle down.
Welcome to Honey's Closet.
So,
Welcome to Honey's Closet.
Here's my point.
I'm going to keep it 100 with you people.
Here's my point. I like to argue. I'm very particular about.
You always want to argue. I don't want to hear no serious arguments with you. What?
It's about the English language in itself. A
Dear
committed
Jesus.
relationship. That means being, dedicated to one particular person. Now, I really think that a committed relationship is much different from an exclusive relationship. 'Cause like I said, exclusivity would be like, marriage. 'Cause at that point, that's...
Well, you're not going to get married when you first meet them. So your goal is, we're going to be together. We're committed to each other. My goal is to possibly make you my husband or my wife. So if I feel like you're not husband or wife material, then I'm not going to keep pursuing this relationship. Why? Why waste your time or mine? Right? So
What if they are in some parts, but they aren't in others? Is that...
But you have to work on that. So here's the thing. You may meet somebody who has a lot of the things that you're looking for, but they might be lacking in, so is it fixable? Have they done anything in your life to really cause you to say they're not husband or wife material? Is this something we can fix? Is this something that you know what I'm saying? Have they done anything to really hurt me or stab me in the back or whatever that I can't possibly, we can't fix it? Because anything can be fixed in conversation,
right,
if you both are willing. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
If you both are willing. So you have to work on that. It does not come overnight. You have to work on these things. And people are thinking that I'm going to meet Mr. Right today and we're going to be married tomorrow and everything's going to be perfect and we're going to live in our little brick house where the 3 little pigs can't blow it down or the bad wolf and everything. It's not, that's just a fairy tale.
Right.
Do you want reality or a fairy tale? It has to be reality. So you have to work towards those goals. And so if you so busy trying to make sure that the next person is looking at you and, I can still, because a lot of people want to make sure they still got it, and I get that, especially men, they want to make sure they still got it. Well, do you really want to have it with your mate or the next people who just going to blow smoke up your ass? Because I'm going to tell you something, pussy and dick come a dime a dozen. It's on every corner. You can get it every day. You can get dick. All it's just like Eddie Murphy is just throwing at you all day long. You can get it all day long. There's nothing. Pussy like it, but is it what you really want? Is it something that you know what I'm saying? Be careful what you ask for. Don't throw away a good thing over some bullshit. Because guess who's gonna be hurt? And you try to act all macho like I don't care, but your ass gonna be hurting. He or she, you're gonna be hurting. No, I'm just saying in general. Because you said, and I'm telling you, because I get so many, the emails that I get or Twitters or stuff like that I get from people, and it's just like, really? All this macho stuff. Man, knock it off with that macho stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody that doggone tough that that you can't be broke down. So treat people the way you want to be treated. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And life could be so much easier. Now, moving on. We have been serious. We have given love relationships. I'm so sick of love and loving and giving people all kind of relationships. Let's just talk about something more fun.
Like what?
So I got a girl who emailed me, and she's 16 years old, and she's pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And she hasn't told her parents. And her parents are really strict. And she wants us to tell her how to tell her parents to soften the blow. Bitch, tell them, let the baby tell them.
Look, you bake a white cake
And put a baby on top.
Yeah, do like the Hispanics do with the bread. You know how they put the little babies in the bread?
Mm-hmm.
Just put a whole bunch of babies in it though.
And say,
a bag full of babies.
Mommy and Daddy,
this is a special cake. Take a bite and find out why.
There's something in here that I want to tell you, so when you bite down, you will see. I don't know. You're 16 years old. I mean, I'm not going to say why you having sex. I mean, I assume we know why you were having sex. Why weren't you using protection at 16 years old? You're fertile. So why weren't you using protection is the first question. 2, I can't tell you how to soften the blow. When I got pregnant with my first son, I was 17 years old. I did not tell my mama and daddy. I was just walking around here pregnant with a belly, hopping fences, running from Lenox Sheriff, denying the fact that I'm pregnant. I'm not pregnant. No one's going to know. It was so funny because the security guard, I went to Washington Preparatory High School. The security guard seen me hopping the fence, and he came after me. He said, I don't know why you trying to act like you ain't pregnant. Why are you hopping these fences? I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, you want to go out for lunch? Because I would wait till after lunch, and I would go to lunch at 5th period. I didn't like my 5th period. Mm-hmm. They used to leave the gate open for me, so I wouldn't hop the fence being pregnant. So one day, my mom just came to me and said, when are you going to tell me? Tell you what? I was so scared. And it is scary. So I say, girl, let the baby tell him. Go have your baby, run away from home, and then when you have your baby, put the baby on the porch and say, I'm your grandchild. Can my mama come back in the house now?
Okay. It might. It might.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to soften the blow for you.
I wouldn't go with that one right away, though.
That's your last case. But I mean, most parents are going to be pissed off.
That's definitely Plan Z. That's not Plan B or C.
Yeah, after they get over the initial shock. I mean, if your mama is one of those hardcore mamas, they might say, no, child.
It also depends on what type of dumbass you let knock you up.
Yeah, you didn't talk to me beforehand. You grown and on your own. Take this child up out of here. See you don't want to be it. Now, you could get that reaction, or you could get, well, why in the hell didn't you tell me beforehand?
But I don't think that somebody should kick their child out, though, especially at 16.
Well,
you can't beat them because they're pregnant. So
you shouldn't.
You shouldn't want to beat them because they're pregnant.
Right.
A lot of black mothers might disagree with you.
Right.
So I don't know. How do you soften the blow? Hey, mama, daddy, what's going on? So, I was hanging out. Remember the guy I used to hang out with? Yeah. So, so I'm pregnant. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's a.
Hey, girlfriend. Thank you. Yeah. Question. So this is my new do for a while. So I'm getting a lot of people that say they like it. So this is, my new natural look. I'm trying to be as natural as I can. But yeah, so I don't know. How do you soften the blow?
I'm 23. I haven't had that issue yet.
How would you tell your mom? Write her a note?
With the baby. She's your grandchild.
See, it's easy for a guy because you ain't never got to tell mom really until the baby get here and say, oh, hey, mom, who's little baby's at? Oh, it's your grandchild. You like them? You like her? But for a girl, it really is hard for a girl. Be like, some mothers, they be like, bitch, you had your legs up in the air. I don't know. I don't know what to tell. I don't know how to tell you to soften the blow. There's no way of softening the blow, especially if your family is strict. Because everybody is in denial that their child is going to be having
I
sex.
don't think everything is for everybody, man. Especially in that situation. But it's like, yeah, you still living in your parents' household. Like, that's the most difficult part for you. If you weren't in the situation where you were dependent on your parents, it'd be a whole other story. But there is no proper advice for me to give you because I really don't know your parents off top.
Girl.
I pray that they are accepting
I would just
and
let
not
them.
spiteful.
I would just let the baby tell him. Wow, who was that? Your grandchild. Good night. Let the baby tell him. Shit, I let the baby tell him.
We heard.
I was trying to let my son. He almost told my parents, but my belly started poking out. It's that one little thing. I don't know though. There's no way to soften the blow.
How did your son tell you when he's having his first child?
Oh, he told me this. Mom, can you take me to the store? And we went to the store, and he said, "I gotta tell you something." He was scared, and he told me, and I was just like, my son was like 27, maybe no, like 26. So I'm like, okay, by who? Because he had this one girlfriend that was like, if it's by her, no.
That's
And
what I'm saying. It really
by-
depends on.
And he told me who it was by. I'm like, oh, really? I didn't even know y'all. Okay, no, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. So it was cool.
Yeah, I really think the other parent is a really major factor in that. Like, if they
But
say
her parents kicked her out. Her mom kicked her out.
a word,
Yeah, and I don't agree with that. I don't agree with kicking your child out because you don't know what they're pregnant. Of course, you're upset, you're disappointed, but you have to figure out how to, deal with that. I don't know. But yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know.
and go ask Google, champ.
Yeah,
That's your best
baby.
option right now.
I don't
'cause
know.
I ain't no
I
help.
would write a note. Write a note and say, "Dear Mom and Dad." I don't know. Yeah, what parent are you closest to? Go to them. You can't really go to your dad though, because your dad gonna be like, some dude been
Well,
up at
and now if that's his daughter, there's a daddy.
he might be like, some dude been up at my daughter. It might not work out too well.
Then I'll take them somewhere in public where they can't really act up. They're gonna be mad, but that initial
16 years old. We going to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm gonna let Chucky tell you.
Going to babies. Nah, look, here's how you do it. You go to Macy's.
Babies are us.
Heads to the baby section.
Be like, I'm gonna go to Chuck E. Cheese. Let Chucky tell him. Chucky, when you walk around sing happy birthday, get this to my parents. I'm gonna be hiding in the back. I don't know. I really don't know. Girl, you better tell your parents though. Have you been to the doctor? Have you got prenatal vitamins? Have you taken care of yourself? You got a baby. You got to take care of yourself if you're gonna keep it. So you got to figure that out and make it happen. If you're just tuning in, you're inside Honey's Closet with me, Honey, the poet, Mr. Lee. You can tune, if you're listening to us, go to facebook.com/Honey's Closet Crew, and you can step inside and actually be inside the closet with us. Oh, I always, you know what? Because I know, you know what? I'm not ashamed to admit my faults, and my head is shining because I got forehead and it's shining.
And I look like a 5 from here. Put your hand back up.
Whatever.
Yeah, it's a 5 for sure.
I know I have a big forehead, but I have a lot of knowledge in here, so I'm not worried about it. How about that? Was you laughing? I heard a giggle out of you? Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, she's laughing at me.
Yeah, okay. That's my forehead with my pigtails.
That's what I'm saying. I know
Yeah.
you weren't laughing.
People with big foreheads have a lot of knowledge. And we're smart. And big hearts. Big hearts. So it's okay. Boo. Boop, boop.
Yeah, you're a funny one.
Tune.
Hey, speaking of which, you just said that we're going to have laughs. That was
I know. Oh, my joke wasn't funny?
No, the subject.
Oh, I didn't. I mean, well, it's funny to me because she wants us to soften the blow for her. We can't soften the blow for her. Shit, you had the blow when he put it in you. That was the blow.
Wouldn't that be before?
What you say?
So wouldn't that be before?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, but the blow came already. So you just wobble up in there and say, "Hey, boo, yeah, hey, mom and daddy, what's for breakfast? I'm gonna be squirting out some babies soon, so let's get the baby room together." I don't know. I have no. I feel for her. I would be. I don't know. I didn't tell my parents. My mother came and told me. I wasn't telling her, so I'm just gonna let my son tell her.
That's crazy.
I was going to let him tell her, so I have no idea. Unite to Live with Autism, my foundation. Please support it. Unite, the number 2, livewithautism.com. Go there, check it out. It's geared for families, especially young parents who have children, siblings, whatever, with living with autism. I've been living with autism for 29 years, and so I do think that I have a little bit of expertise on how to help you deal with that. I'm available 24/7. Joker Management Entertainment. Big things coming out. Big things coming out. We the website is up. Full website coming soon. Jokermanagement.com. A lot of amazing things coming. Just trust a lot of amazing things are coming. And then of course, support Honey's Closet all the time. The closet doors are open every Tuesday, 8 to 10 p.m.
They did open point blank, as you can see. We got all these crazy questions.
Yeah. And it ain't over. We were supposed to have some guests tonight. Cosmo, and I know Poet was ready for Cosmo tonight. You were ready.
Oh, yeah.
He was ready.
Oh, yeah.
So, I have no idea what happened, but that's okay. Guess what? The show goes on, and we're holding it down. A lot of amazing things have been coming to me regarding Honey's Closet, so just keep us lifted up in prayer. As Sister Bernice Jenkins would say, keep us lifted in prayer. Is keep me lifted in prayer. Do you watch any comedy like Ricky Smiley? I mean, sometimes I get so like down or I'll be bored or something, and I just put on Ricky Smiley. He is so funny with the church announcements. Doing Sister Burning's morning. Pray hard, pray hard, pray hard.
I really don't watch TV that much.
Brother Emmanuel Perkins passed away. He had fat back cancer, spider veins, itchy eye, puffy dandruff, and she'll name all these things and say, but that ain't what killed him. What killed him, Sister Jenkins? He was playing Santa Claus, and one of the damn kids jumped off his lap too soon, and they had the pit bulls playing reindeers, and the pit bulls got spooked and bit him and ate him to death or something. He'll say something like so stupid, and it's so funny. You should watch Ricky Smiley. He's hilarious. He's seriously hilarious.
I'll have to check it out.
Go on your phone, YouTube. Just Google him. He's funny. Yeah, he's really, really funny. I mean, that's just me, you know. But maybe nobody else thinks it's funny, and that could be okay too. Okay, email back question.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of crazy. Dear Honey Closet crew, how do I get my boyfriend to understand that I don't? Let me repeat. How do I get my boyfriend to understand that I don't want a committed relationship? I want him to see other people like I do, but he is trying to force a commitment. The problem I have with that bitch is you said your boyfriend.
I'm about to say, stupid hoe, you have a boyfriend. You way past that point. Leave.
You said your boyfriend wants to have he's okay, the boyfriend. If he's the boyfriend, then you should be in a committed relationship. If you want to see other people, then why are you saying he's your boyfriend? So basically the boyfriend is thinking this is his girlfriend. He's in a committed relationship. But you, hoe, you trifling bitch, you seeing other people. So you just want to have your cake and eat it too. Well, I guess she's saying she don't want.
Yeah,
maybe he's crazy. Maybe it's not her. Maybe he's a dumb boo-boo the fool. Hey, nigga. Look here, nigga.
It's funny.
She's seeing.
Wait, we just went from, stay committed to your mate to...
Stay committed if you're in a committed relationship. If you want to see other people, then...
Well, she's pushing him to see other people. That's the
yeah,
crazy
but
part.
then she calls him her boyfriend, though.
Because she wants to see other people.
But then he's not your... If you want to see other people, then you're just You're just dating, right?
Well, no.
Here we go playing games again. Why play games? You can only hurt a person by lying to them. If you're honest, it may hurt, but at least you're honest about what you're feeling. So I don't know who's the doo-doo, but in this relation, in this whatever this is, because she says my boyfriend wants a committed relationship. If he's your boyfriend, then you should be in a relationship with him. But then if you want him to see other people, then why is he even sticking around with your trifling ass? Is my question. You trifling. Why do people want to sleep with multiple partners?
Maybe it's good. Maybe that's why we don't want to leave.
Then go be with that person. If you
I'm saying maybe that's his reason for not wanting to go see other people, because it's good.
It's good. Okay, well, guess what? Somebody else is getting your good though, my dude.
She said she's not seeing other people.
She said she said like her. She said I want him to see other people like I do, but he is trying to force a commitment.
Oh yeah, you crazy.
So she's out giving the twain to somebody else. Why are you sticking around? People, stop being in relationships that are meaningless.
You know, it's also might be a male ego thing.
But dude, you can go out. If you are a good dude and you want a good woman, go get you a good. I think that we get caught up in hurt. And it's true. Things hurt. Nobody wants to be hurt. I get it. I don't want to be hurt. Nobody wants to be hurt. But you can do bad by yourself. Once you set that, like, you know what? I've done all I can do. I've tried to be committed to her. She doesn't want me. They're not giving me the love that I want back. You've done all you can do. You can't blame yourself no more. It's time to go on. Don't block the blessing of someone else coming in your life and wanting to treat you good.
Right.
Because trust and believe there are people out there that want to treat you good. There may be somebody just sitting there watching like, dang, as soon as he come free, I'm going to snatch him up. I'm going to be the best girlfriend. I'm going to treat it, for women. It might be that dude like, shoot, as soon as she comes single, I'm going to snatch her up. I'm going to make sure I do better than the last nigga.
I have a solution.
What's the solution?
She could, this isn't probably the best method, but don't see him again. Block his number.
Block him.
Now, you might run into him still, but you just got to deal with that when it comes to it.
But okay, so you who sent the email, let me tell you something. I'm just going to be honest with you. You trifling. You a trifling hoe. I'm sorry. Take it how you want to. Come up to this closet anytime. We can swing them. I don't care. You trifling because you make other women look bad. And that's what pisses me off. There's so many women out there that make good women look bad because now because she can scar him to where he thinks the next woman going to do the same thing. And it's not true. Not everybody is the same. You is just trifling. You need to just be in the cells of hell. Just, I don't know. I don't even know what to say to you, but you trifling. Let him go. If he doesn't want to let you go, you need to there's a way you can leave him. I'm done. I don't want nothing to do with you. We're good. Don't call him. Leave him alone. Stop calling him your boyfriend because he's not your boyfriend. You're not treating him like a boyfriend. You're treating him like a piece of shit. And nobody deserves to be treated like a piece of shit. You're the piece of shit. Whenever you treat somebody bad for no good reason and you just out there being trifling and cheating and doing shit, you are the piece of shit, the worst piece of shit that somebody can step on. You are a piece of shit and you don't deserve anything but to fry in hell. You need to have acid thrown. You need to have acid thrown on you, and you need to just for what? You're not even worth walking the earth when you just treat people bad.
Chill out, champ.
Treating people bad.
Though, because if they've been in this relationship, she's probably always been like this.
He's stupid.
But that's his fault.
Yeah.
That's how she was. She didn't cheat on you and then be like, okay.
Okay. Well, you stupid too. You need to be beat down with a baseball bat. Cause tell your boyfriend he's stupid. Just tell him, you know what? I told you I don't want to be in a committed relationship. You stupid. Why are you stupid? We can be together, but I'm not gonna only be with you. And I'm sure that's what she's telling him. Apparently, that's what she's telling him. So I don't know. You know what? I'm tired of relationship questions. like y'all don't know how to fix your own shit.
I'm about to say this also wasn't funny,
But you're laughing.
Cause
They're both laughing.
Because the question isn't funny, but this is funny.
Well, I mean, because we have to make it. I'm not gonna get serious with no bullshit like this. This is ridiculous. I don't even know what to say to you. I mean, this doesn't make sense. How can I make my boyfriend? Now he's trying to make me. He can't make you being committed. If you out being a floozy fucking people, then he's stupid. And I would just tell him. I would be like, dude, I'm out fucking people. I'm having a ball. My cooch getting rocked every night. You stupid for wanting to be with me.
I want to hear all the bad names you can come up with right now.
Stupid motherfucker, you idiot, asshole, bitch, trap ass, motherfucker, nigga. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying. See, I'm supposed to be
Go
on
to
this
trifling hoe, stupid bitch,
Stupid bitch.
little hoe,
nasty, funky
floozy.
pussy hoe. I don't know what to say to these people.
Only thing they call is a heifer.
Heifer, trifling heifer, low down, scoundrel. Dirty mouth. And that's my thing. When you cheat on your mate, are you doing the oral thing? Because see that, oh, baby, you talking about, I'm cutting off lips, dicks, everything. I'm going to jail. I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now right inside Honey's closet. If I ever found out that my mate was doing some stuff like that to me, when I'm giving you the opportunity to tell me, look, I don't want to be in a relationship with you no more. I just want to be, and you don't, and I find out, I'm going to jail because I'm cutting off every fucking body part of yours, your dick coming off, your lips coming off, one of your eye coming out.
I need to take a break.
I'm taking niggas' lives. I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. And here's why I'm going to jail. And I'm going to say it right on TV, on the radio right now why I'm going to jail. Because I give you the opportunity to say, look, we ain't working. I don't want to do this. It may hurt, but at least you were honest with me. Because especially if it's somebody you care about and you're supposed to love and care about them.
Right.
Be honest with me. So that way I can say, okay, I'm hurt, but you got to have some kind of respect because they told you. Right? So eventually you give it a pain. You be like, okay, they told me. But if you don't tell me, you just playing me, dicks coming off, lips coming off, eyes coming out. I'm telling you, I got it in me. It's happening. I'm going to jail. Unless I just decide to burn your body up and put you in the ocean. Because somebody told me the other day how to get away with murder, what to do. So I could do that too. But I actually don't want to kill you. I want to leave you suffering.
It's really crazy how you can say all this and not look. I mean, you kind of do look crazy, but not like.
Do I look crazy?
Like super crazy. Because I know if I said that about a woman, they'd be like, no.
It's just the truth. I'm honest. I'm going to be honest with you. Because if it was me and I felt like, look, I've tried to do everything I can. I'm not happy, and I'm really fed up. I'm going to tell you. So when I go out and start getting mines, you can't say I cheated on you. That's the worst thing, especially as adults. We're too old for that bullshit.
One thing I really do think is that people shouldn't ever waste somebody's time.
Never waste somebody's time. Never. Life is too short, dude. You know what I'm saying? So, girl, is you with your boyfriend now? Put him on. Let us talk to him. We're going to give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You an idiot. You are so dumb. She don't want you. She don't want you. She wants a part of you. She wants whatever you can do for her at that moment, and then she's going out and she's getting it from other people. She doesn't want to commit a relationship with you. She wants you to see other people. Go find that woman who's going to treat you like the king, hopefully that you deserve to be treated like. Everybody has a king and queen in them. It takes you to want to bring out your kingness or your queenness. If you want to be treated like a king, go find you a queen. No one's perfect, but this hoe you're dealing with, she ain't your queen. Let her go.
Bye, Rob.
Yeah. Bye, Felicia. Anybody got time for that? So I hope that helped. Look, thank you for tuning in. Smooches, tune in next week. If we haven't lost our listeners.
Yeah, okay.
She probably said, that bitch called me a hoe. I ain't listening no more. Okay, then. You probably going to be fucking somebody anyway. You ain't going to be listening.
And you called a piece of shit 4 times.
I said what?
Called her a piece of shit 4 times.
Oh, well. Maybe she ain't even listening. Maybe she's out fucking right now.
Piece of shit.
Maybe she's out getting hers in right now.
You a piece of shit. They got shit out by a piece of shit.
You got shitted on by a piece of shit. You ought to have even smelt that coming a mile away. I tell you about you people. You know, it just drives me nuts. Some of the relationship questions that we get, it's like, really? Do you guys really think about what you send us?
No.
Because it's just really like, it's crazy.
I bet it made sense in her head too, like complete sense.
When she sent it to us, like, why is he, you know?
See, I be like that too a lot though. I be leaving out words sometimes when I be texting.
I don't know.
And I be thinking like, oh yeah, this is all one complete thing. I go back and read it and I'm like, I don't know what the hell I was trying to say.
I want to shout out the Mayweather team. I'm just super psyched that they called. One of the representatives called me on Saturday, and I'm super psyched about that. So shout out the Mayweather team.
I need some Mayweather money.
Yeah. Hey, you know what?
About to play that Powerball.
Man, that lady that won it last week or the week before last, she won like, oh
We
my
ain't gonna
God.
talk about that.
Like, what would you do? What would you do? Okay,
Go buy property.
property. If you won the whole thing by yourself, it was like 700 and something million.
She got.
So she got like 400
yeah,
and something.
like 5-4.
Close to 500 million. Okay.
I'm hiring a financial advisor first. Then I'm buying property second.
Buying some property and then invest. And then what I would do is I'm not going to say, let me be realistic. So I win the money today. Tomorrow, I'm like, okay, I'm hiring these people. I need to help me I'm going to get me a real estate agent. I'm going to get me a financial advisor. So I got these people in place. So you're looking for me some property. This is what I need. And this is what I need. But I am going to take a good meal and I'm going shopping. I'm going to go buy me that car I want. Not the Bentley right now. Not the Rolls Royce Ghost. I'm not going to get that right now. But I'm going to go get me my newer Benz. I will get me a newer Benz. Go do some things I want to do. Go to Target. Right?
You're gonna go to Target with $1 million?
Not with $1 million. I'm gonna go to some places that I like. I'm gonna spend $1 million. I'm gonna give.
You gonna buy the damn Target?
Probably will. The one that pissed me off, I will buy them. I would definitely, take my kids, my mate, whatever, and I'll probably give my kids the money and say, here, y'all go do what y'all want. This is your little splurging money, right? Because we're lying if we're not going to say we're not going to splurge on something. And then I would take me and my mate, and we're like, where we going? Let's just go splurge. Let's go shopping somewhere else we've never been.
You can do so much with that amount of money. Like, that is, I would think at that point it is financial freedom.
Right.
And you can kind of go figure out.
You can spend it. So it is definitely very important that you get you a financial advisor, get somebody I want land. I want to buy me some acres of land, and then I'm going to build my house on it. I'm going to build my house, and I want enough land.
Where would you buy land at?
I don't know. You
Just
have to
random.
figure out.
Nah, just it's your dream place to buy land. You could buy some land.
I don't know. I don't even know where land is good at. I mean, there's a lot of good land in the IE. If you're going up, there's a lot of lands around this area. Do I want to stay? I don't think I would stay in California. So I have to go somewhere. Even have to go to some people and say, do you really want your house? Are you willing to sell your house and go buy up a couple of houses and then tear them down and just make that, But I want something that's off. So I would definitely buy some land somewhere.
I don't think I'll stay in America.
I ain't going out of America, but I don't know. I probably won't stay in California.
There's a whole world out there. What do you mean?
I'm not going out there with them crazy folks.
They can't be worse than us.
Well, yeah, but we used to us. You go to another country with a bunch of other crazy folks. You don't know how they are. They may not be crazy like we know are crazy. We used to our crazy. I ain't used to nobody else's damn crazy. So, I know my mouth. I'm liable to get somewhere and they hang me. I'm good. I'm good.
No, of course I'm doing my research.
Yeah.
I ain't just gonna go nowhere where black people just kill them.
I don't know. But it would be lovely to find out. It would be lovely to find out what we would do with that money. If you wanted, would you give me some money?
Yeah, break you off.
But yeah, okay. Cause I'll give you some too. But like, here, poet, Bible. I would really decorate though. I would get me a space for Honey's closet, and it would look like exactly how I want it to look.
You can buy a whole damn building if you wanted.
Yeah, I would. I would actually invest in, because I know that they want to do something new here, and so I would add on to the studio and have Honey's closet, and have it decorated how
Buy the whole thing.
Yeah, and just be like, hey, step into the closet.
That would be dope though. Buy this whole little thing, knock out all the walls, just be one, just.
Yeah, and just keep it, just make it amazing. So that's what I would do. But I would definitely splurge a little bit. I wouldn't do a lot of splurging, but 500 something million, you can take $1 million and go shopping and do what you got to do. Buy a little, some stuff.
I would try. It's so hard to say that I would try not to change, but with that amount of money, it's like
a lot of things
would change. Like
a lot of things are going to change because your financial bracket has moved up, so you have to do things differently. For me, I'm gonna still be ghetto fabulous though. I'm gonna still be a Target. I love Target, so I'm gonna still be a Target.
So you're not gonna go to Walmart at all?
I might go to Walmart.
You going to Winco still?
Oh, I'm going to Winco. Yeah, I'm gonna still do my own shopping and everything. I'm gonna clean my own. I would have somebody helping me clean up, but I would be doing my own cleaning. I would be doing.
What was I gonna tell you? You hear that Amazon bought Whole Foods?
Yeah, Amazon is buying up everything, child. Amazon is doing it. Amazon is doing a lot of things.
I was gonna tell you, you better go mess with this organic while it's cheap.
With what?
Whole Foods, they sell a lot of organic stuff.
Oh
there.
yeah.
And and Amazon dropped the prices by like 50%.
Yeah. Well, hey, did you guys hear that the Usher accuser has a sex tape of him and her? The big girl. She said she has a sex tape.
Who approved of that?
She said maybe she wasn't big in the beginning.
I don't know. That's why I'm just.
She says she has a sex tape, so I don't want to see it.
I don't want to see it.
But that might help her case.
Hit delete.
That might help her case.
No, nobody wants to see that. Not even for the legal system.
I'm waiting for it to come out. If she really has it, let's let it come out. See what happens. And before I go on out of this, thoughts and prayers with Lil Wayne. He's been having more seizures. Lil Wayne. I love me some Lil Wayne, but you got to put the double cups down, dude. Your life is more important than sipping lean. Like, you people got to stay off this bullshit.
I'm not saying that it's not accelerating the seizures, but he has history prior to that drug abuse.
True.
Of having seizures.
So he needs to watch what he does.
No, definitely. Like I said, I'm not saying that him doing it isn't adding on to it, but
you have to watch what you do.
I just want to make that known. He had history prior.
Right.
Prior
yeah.
To
that. So if you have a history,
which I really don't understand. How can you be a game maker and be having seizures? What if you seize that while you just?
Well, just because don't make fun of people who have seizures.
I'm
telling you right now.
I'm not making fun of Wayne, but I mean, come on now. You put yourself in some life-threatening situations. If that's one of the situations where you just happen to
have a seizure while you're doing drive-by,
or someone's shooting at you,
yikes! You get so
locked up.
That's. I mean, I don't know, but I do want to say our thoughts and prayers with him. He needs to take better care of himself. You need to. I know, but. Yeah, but we just gonna pray that he does. We're gonna pray that he opens up. We're gonna pray and wish well thoughts into him, and maybe some of our prayers will touch him, and he'll be like, maybe I shouldn't. I gotta be careful. I can't mix this and this together. Maybe hey, it's only gonna end. And you're either gonna get better or it's gonna get worse.
Yeah, definitely pray for Wayne's health and free Carter 5. Let it go, Birdman. Let it go.
That Birdman mad because he just ain't getting no more sugar. I don't know what Birdman. Have you seen Young Thug? Like, he's arched his eyebrows, got his hair like in a little woman's do. There's a picture of him. I don't know if this is just him doing this for publicity, but
a lot.
He looks really, really weird. These people nowadays, I don't get it.
They say it's fashion.
Ain't shit fashion about that.
Or,
I don't want to see my man walk around with no blouse and arched eyebrows and stuff.
Your man also ain't worth $1 million just yet.
No.
Look, I know.
No. I'm old school. I don't care how much money.
That's what I was going with this next too. You're also not in the same age bracket where they're finding it susceptible.
Yeah.
Because like I said, some people really do accept this as, regular.
What I look like an old ass
fashion.
woman walking around with a man in a blouse on and his eyebrows arched, trying to look like me.
Down with the times.
No, that's not. That's just.
What about your man wearing makeup?
He don't like me wearing makeup, so I know damn well he ain't gonna wear none.
But how would that change if once he's famous?
I don't want you wearing makeup. I'm not gonna.
But is it a point that if he has to get on stage for people to see him, they're gonna have to put makeup on him? And that's just a theater thing, whether you're that way or not.
Okay, if you're an actor, they have to put a little bit of makeup on you for acting roles. But if they got you looking like a woman,
I'm saying like Drake.
Oh, so he can't be Eddie Murphy?
And that's because when they do concerts, all those lights on you, they can't see your face. So they have to put makeup on you just so all the cameras, even if you're far away, you'll lose some features because how bright the lights are.
well, my mate right now is very, very, very dark. And knowing him, he ain't gonna let them put no makeup on him. So
Make him look extra good while getting hit.
he's not gonna put on no makeup. We have arguments about me putting on makeup. So I know he's not gonna put on no makeup at all. So I'm not worried about that. But I get it if it's for your profession, you have to wear a little makeup here and there or something like that. I mean, I get it, but
I was gonna say, So Joker wanted to do like an Eddie Murphy type thing.
well, he does. He's not gonna put on makeup. Now he's put on the. He's done. You've met Rick Joker and all that. You've met them, but he's not putting on no makeup.
But he'll put on a wig.
He put on his little braids, but he's not putting on no makeup. Well, that's not really him. That's like Rick Joker looks like him.
Well, but still. Come on.
Don't be saying right.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna tell
man.
y'all now.
So what? You told me that they say, "Hey, look, we throwing 100,000. You put this wig and this makeup on. We got 100,000 for you right here."
You gotta ask him. He'll put the wig on. I don't know about the makeup.
You're gonna be the next Big Mama.
So he's gonna be a half made up character.
I mean, if you, I'm sure though, realistically speaking, if you're in character, and you know how to get some money to do a character,
Right,
but
right.
these kids are not doing this for their character. They're really putting on makeup trying to be women. And we're talking about Young Thug. This is just ridiculous. These new folks out here is making the rap game look real strange. They doing some strange things for the rap game.
Yeah. Well, I guess they feel they got to take it to another level.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Just like, pre-gangster, rapping, then it went gangster, real hard, real thuggish, and, that's like the girls I had in my car the other night. They said, go ahead, take the light, go, what'd they say, go thug, something, go thug on the light or something? I said, no, y'all ain't going to talk to me into getting no ticket, right? Have me losing my license.
I thought extra
trying
charge.
to be
I thought extra charge on
thuggish.
that. That's five more. You want to get that a little faster.
If you're just tuning in and you hear our voice, you're listening to Honey's Closet on thepowerofvoices.com. You can go to honeyscloset.com and listen to us live, or you can tune in to facebook.com/Honey's Closet Crew and step in the closet with us and be live with us. I have listened to this. Honey's Closet fam. I love giving my girl head, but every time I do, she farts in my face.
Oh,
Says it tickles. She thinks it's funny. If she keeps it up, I'm done. Signed, orally displeasured. I'm sorry, signed, orally devastated.
Okay.
Yeah, soccer.
The closet is going to a whole nother level. I think we need to close the door on the closet. Wait a minute. Okay.
You gotta hit her.
One time I'll say, okay, mistake. But if it happens every time,
That's what I'm saying.
okay, no
That's the
more for
attack.
you.
That is an attack.
It ain't funny. No, hell no.
You gotta pop her one good time.
No,
That's it.
hell to the no.
Burp.
Nope.
It tickles. Just farting and laughing. And he
Like,
said,
why are you always gassy?
"Yeah, just you need to get your damn."
You know what?
Colon
What if,
check.
what if the reverse happened?
If she was doing him and he farted,
Yeah. What would she say then? Would
maybe
she be laughing?
he should do it. Maybe
You know
he
what I'm
should do it.
saying?
Maybe she like playing the fart game.
No man should be up in that position like that.
That's a deal breaker.
The deal breaker.
The hell to the yes.
So 1 fort, you gonna give
I'm
him 1
out.
fort?
I'm
You gonna give
out.
him 1 fort?
If it happens one time, I'm out.
Maybe it's an accident.
No, she's gonna have to do some serious explaining. No.
I just got through eating some beans,
Well,
and you hit that spot, and that fork came out instead of what should have.
no.
Bitch, you supposed to be busting nuts, not forts.
Coming out the wrong end, baby.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. You left Port speechless. He can't even respond.
He's orally devastated.
No,
Yeah.
I say he got a soccer one time, and she doing this in attack.
Punch her in the belly or the throat.
I'm saying
Bernie
this-
Mac
give her
said,
this
punch him in
again.
the belly or the throat.
Just smack her on the stomach real quick.
Like,
Like,
bitch,
stop.
did you just
Maybe
fork
you
in
need
my face?
He needs a butt plug.
Oh. And then if it's
Stop
a smelly
it.
fork,
What
why
if
you?
Oh.
it shoots out?
Oh, yeah, that's powerful.
It's a poop shit comes out. Oh,
Nah.
man.
He said, "What? Putting a butt plug on. What if she farts in the butt and the plug shoots out?
Just hit her in it. Go down his throat or something. Ugh.
Just break something."
No.
So so
honey, you
orally.
making this up.
No, I'm not. Orally devastated.
You ought to be.
Or is she farting in your face? I mean, when you're saying you're giving oral, I'm assuming that you're at the front part of the
Yeah,
section.
yeah.
You a wild boy.
Because if you're doing some groceries and a couple of eggs pop out, you
Ugh. I'm sorry.
bust her ass upside the head.
See, now you agree with me. You
Bust
gotta-
her
you just gotta-
ass upside the head.
You just gotta hit her
Upside
once.
the head.
You just gotta hit her
Oops,
once. That's
Nobody
it.
got no business farting in your face. That is so. And then laughing. He says she thinks it's funny.
Hey, look, y'all didn't hear me. I said it's an attack.
He says, but every time I do, she farts in my face. Says it tickles. She thinks it's funny. So it tickles and she farting? This ain't tickle me, Elmo, bitch. Why are you farting in people's faces? It's disgusting.
It is.
What are you doing?
It's a deal breaker. Game over.
I
See,
mean,
you don't
want
want
to
to
eat
be
your own
here.
pussy now. You better get real talented, girl. You better eat your own stuff. Fart in your own face.
Really, turn into a giraffe and get busy.
Oh my God. What would you do if somebody kept farting in your face?
It wouldn't
I'm
be
telling
a
you,
cat.
it would happen
Yeah,
one time.
It
I'm
wouldn't be a
done.
cat.
Okay, no, you can't say that though.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, so one time and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry. It was an accident. I'm so sorry. I won't do it again." So you be thinking, "Okay, I'm gonna
I'm
give you
paranoid. Hell
So the next
no.
time-
Hey, look,
No,
Lee
but
be
you
like,
know, y'all been
okay,
out drinking.
never hear from him ever again.
That's right.
He was like, okay.
That's
That-
right.
that never-
I'm checking out. I'm
and
changing my
never go
phone
back.
number. Going in the witness protection program.
just
I'm
fart
out.
back in her face."
No, but see, that's just tick for tat.
I know.
Yeah, no. Nope.
No tit for tat for you.
Nope.
Don't have time for it.
Nope. I'm out.
I like
Next.
playing pranks. I'm pulling those little, those little fart bombs you sell at on the ice cream trucks. Throw it in their car.
Why you gotta go mess with her car? Cause she farted in your face. Damn, the car beat the hell out of her.
Now you-
I'm
now
giving
you
a
gonna get-
non-violent.
Now
I'm
you're going to
giving-
get a rap.
I'm giving a non-domestic answer.
How you going to explain that? You in court now. Say, sir, what possessed you to go upside this woman's head like that? When
The
she
bitch farted
farted in my face.
That's just That's just what you tell the judge. The bitch farted in my face when I was trying to take care of her,
Hey, wait, imagine.
and
this.
then laughed
Wait.
and then laughed at it.
Wait.
Now,
Imagine
see,
this.
if I was the judge, I might say, yeah, well, I'm with you on that.
And
dog.
wait, imagine this.
I understand.
Your Honor, in the last 43 times we've had intercourse, she has farted in my face. All 43 times. I got
If I
fed
was
up
a
with
judge,
it.
if I was a judge, I'd be,
I'm-
you let this bitch fart in your face.
I'm
I'd
gonna
be.
I'm
This
gonna
is
give you
off the record.
43 days for being stupid.
For being stupid.
Yeah, and for
You let
you,
this
young
heifer-
lady,
Yeah.
yeah, you're gonna get about 3 years for that action.
Just farting up in people's face for no reason at all.
Yeah, and then laughing.
And laughing, talking about it
Yeah,
tickles.
no remorse.
Just
We're
laughing.
gonna fight your ass in jail.
She ain't gonna make it to court because if I was a dude, I'd have to just
Yeah,
beat the
you
shit
be
out
in
of her.
court. Yeah, you have a rap sheet at that point.
Did you guys see the white girl that beat up the older lady?
No.
For making okay, so there was this white girl, and she apparently she has a baby by a black guy.
Okay.
And she's in like it looks like a hotel lobby or something, and there's this older white lady, and she's in there making racial slurs or something.
I did see that.
So
but
the
I didn't
girl's
get the
sitting
whole
there
gist
taking
of
her
it.
shoes off, and she's like, "I'm just getting ready because if she hit me, I'm whooping her ass." Right. So the lady's just saying stuff to her, whatever, and walks. The girl's sitting down. The lady walks up into her face and either hits her or does something. That white girl got up and beat
dusted
the
her butt.
brakes off that lady.
Yeah.
And she on there talking about call the police. Bitch, you hit her first. It's on camera. You hit her first.
Right.
White people
Right.
love saying call the police after they start some shit.
Yeah. Call the police. You talking about call the police. Call the police right now. For what?
So
Until you got your
because they-
ass beat. You instigated the fight. You hit her
Right.
first. Now she protected herself and beat your ass. Then guess
Right.
what? You just got your ass beat.
Well, see, call the police is a dog whistle to make you stop whipping that ass.
She
That's
was
what
done.
that's all about,
She
yeah.
was done. The people came and put this, and this little
Hey,
white
look,
girl
it was
was
one
skinny.
thing I know in life, the police don't get there that fast.
Yeah.
It's like, what you... Yeah, she was already up, and she had the girl's shoe, and she was like, give me my shoe back. And she told the guy, get my shoe. And he got the shoe. They was like basically kicking her out of there. Like, we ain't finna call the police.
Yeah.
But
I saw that, and I didn't get the gist of what that
Are you
was about.
watching it? She beat the brakes off that lady. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, and when you see this girl, you're not expecting it.
Yeah.
But this white girl laid hands. And she said she was just tired of the racial stuff. Like, she's
Yeah.
already pissed off because of the racial comments she was making. So,
Next.
next. Hopefully she'll think next before she... And I think people underestimate people.
Oh, I think that
Yeah.
someone really won't react to this, to the racial BS.
Yeah.
Because so many people pass it off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, y'all gonna run into the wrong one at the wrong time.
And they think that because they non-black that, oh, I can say this or they're not going to do nothing. Well, this white girl...
Yeah. Well, what about the ones here in L.A.? Did you see the girl? There was I think a couple black girls that got kicked out of their Uber ride and started going off on the Uber driver and people out on the streets. And this one white girl whipped both of the black girls' butt out there in the streets.
Whoa.
Right here in L.A. She dusted them.
Wow.
She went thug life on them.
Thug life.
Yep. Yep.
That's that silent killer.
Yeah. Don't think these white girls can't put it down.
Oh, it's some out there that can put them down. Well, see, this is the myth that we think, especially in America, that if you black, you can fight. You know, it's like they think just because all black men got big dicks. That's not true. Not all black
Yeah,
people.
it is. I'm standing up for the brothers. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That ain't no myth.
Okay.
It's for real.
Okay.
You just been lied to about what big is.
Okay. No.
See, your first boyfriend said, yeah, baby, I'm Big Daddy, woo-woo. You got the big 9 over here.
No, I know
So-
the difference.
So that 2.5, he's saying is 9, so that's what you're gauging it on.
No, that probably yeah. No, not all black men got big dicks.
Come on, you can't come out and say stuff like that.
I'm not finna lie to my
Come on
sisters.
now.
Don't be thinking I see the people. I'm gonna get me a black girl because he gonna have a mandingo. That's not true. It's like not all black people can fight. Not all black people can cook. Not everybody in the South can cook some collard greens.
Well, you're right about that.
That hot water cornbread though, boy, I tell
Not
you.
everybody can cook hot water cornbread.
I don't care if it's hot water or cold water, just cook some.
Just cook some
Yeah.
and let it be a little hard.
Yeah,
You know, and I
crispy
tried-
around the edge.
When I cook, like I cooked some macaroni and cheese
Yeah, I saw.
and greens,
I saw.
But you
fried
didn't get none?
chicken.
Nah.
Oh,
rice
that's
and
wrong.
gravy. And then my dad's like, where the cornbread? I'm like, So I let him make the cornbread. And I'm like, I don't do cornbread because if I make cornbread, especially Jiffy, I will eat the whole thing. So I try to stay away from bread. But baby, my macaroni and cheese is to die for.
How many different kind of cheeses you put in it?
Oh, just about 2 or 3, depending on my money.
Yeah. I go 7 at least.
Okay, well, when you gonna make us some?
Wait, which cheeses? I want to hear this.
It just depends. I got a little mozzarella in there. I got some regular
Cheddar.
American
Cheddar.
cheese, some cheddar, and I'll go and spice it up with some cheese that's got a little kick to it.
It's like some pepper
You know?
jack, something like that.
Yeah, pepper jack.
Yeah, I
yep.
put pepper jack sometimes.
Yeah. So I end up with about at least 5.
Yeah.
Usually about 7.
But I have a trick that I do to my macaroni and cheese
Yeah?
that makes it very,
Then I put a little secret ingredient in it. I can't tell you.
I have a couple of secret ingredients too, but
Can't tell you.
But my macaroni and cheese is pretty
Yeah.
bomb.
Yeah. It's got to have a little crispy around the edge.
You know, get down.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I can
Bubbly
get down in the
cheese.
kitchen.
I bet you can. I believe that.
I can
I
get
really
down.
hate mac and cheese when it's like Kraft mac and cheese, especially when you have like somebody's potluck. Just looking.
No, I don't do Kraft mac and cheese. I do homemade mac and
Yep.
cheese. Got to be the best, but yeah. So
A lot of white people went to my school, so I saw a lot of things.
they can have macaroni and cheese in this Kraft. It's a box. Get out of here with that bull crap.
Kraft in a box.
It's in a box. So
Yep.
okay,
No,
well,
I
guess
like
what?
homemade myself.
Me too. I like homemade.
Mm-hmm.
It's about that time, guys. Thank you, everybody who tuned in, who messaged us, who was on Facebook Live, who tunes in every week and support us. We appreciate it. Until next week, always stand for something or you'll fall for anything. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Until next week, God bless. Keep prayers up for Florida as well as Texas and Louisiana and all other surrounding
Absolutely.
cities. Bahamas. Yeah. Yeah, so we're praying for you guys. God bless.
Make money, money, money. Honey clouds. Honey clouds. Honey clouds. Honey clouds. Honey clouds. Mark. Yeah. Oh, what's the trending topic? Who got the ears to the gossip? Which radio station is the hottest? And if it's sweet like honey, then I got it. If you don't tune in, then you're wrong. Honey Clouds know what's really going on. So tell me something good, tell me something good. You better turn up the volume in every hood. Which club's really poppin'? Who clothesline rockin'? Which show should I be watching? Redbone pretty, let the world know. And if it's sweet like honey, that's my girl's show. Biggie Beats, turn the volume up. Chuck B, turn the volume up. J Dub, turn the volume up. DJ, turn the volume up. Honey Clouds. Honey's Clouds. Honey's Clouds. Honey's Clouds. Honey, 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 honey's Clouds. Honey, 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 honey.